excited. We are finally off. Day one of our trip to Tuktoyaktuk. We are stopping in Abbotsford to pick up some parts, and then we are meeting our friend in Cache Creek, who also has an EarthRoamer, and we are going to connect with him and then make the trip up together. So that'll be kind of fun. So let's talk. It's been an exciting few days. Yes, we picked up the EarthRoamer, and it.
No sooner did we pick it up and we get it home. Oh, I had to take it out to the alignment shop to get the alignment done, which has helped, but it's still not perfect. They feel the steering box is okay, but our mechanic feels the steering box needs to be replaced. So, and then I get it home and I discover that there's oil everywhere, and I didn't know what the oil was initially.
3 kilometers.
Fluid leaking. I'm panicking, trying to figure out what it is, because we're supposed to leave in 2 days. Turns out that the power steering fluid supply hose, so it isn't a high pressure hose, it's a low pressure hose that goes to a reservoir that you use to top up your power brake fluid. Anyway, I guess when that clamp was put back on that hose, the hose might have already been damaged, and of course, it didn't get noticed. No big deal. But anyway, it was a big deal because it was just spewing oil everywhere. Made a mess of our driveway. So now I have to start to take apart the inner fender. And anyway, so shorten the hose for now. We're going to the Ford dealer where our mechanic works and pick up a new hose that we'll just bring with us in case something happens to the existing hose. And then we'll head out to Cache Creek and get going on our 2.5 month trip up to the Arctic Ocean.
Ray finally got the EarthRoamer put back together. He fixed the leak, and then last night as we were loading up, we realized, oh, the fridge isn't cooling.
There's no power.
And our Starlink wasn't working, and there was no power in 3 plugs.
120 power to the back half of the habitat.
So we were in a big panic because now suddenly we had a bunch of issues to resolve before we were just heading out. Last night before we went to bed, Ray sent an email off to EarthRoamer service, and when we got up in the morning, they had responded, and we did what they asked us to do, and sure enough, we fixed all the issues.
They are really good at that.
They do respond really quickly. So we'll see how it goes. Today is day one. We're pretty excited.
Temperature
91 degrees.
I'm supposed to go?
No, you're in the way.
Oh, sorry. The thermostat isn't working, so we had to wire it up so it's on constantly while we're driving.
That was Curtis, our mechanic, who did that.
The engine failure would have sent, you know, metal powder, metal shavings throughout the entire engine and the oil system through the oil coolers. So now you can't use those oil coolers in a new engine because you couldn't flush everything out. You could leave one little piece in there and then it would dislodge itself and go through your new engine and then damage your engine. So they're all garbage. Now you might disagree with that, and if you do, comment below. And don't forget, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
We're at like 988.
12 to go. Just 12 to go. We just
help us.
Yeah, we just have this goal to reach 1,000 just for the fun of it. Anyway, if you've watched this and you're not subscribed, we'd really appreciate it. Do all the things. All the things. So we're almost at our first camp spot. We can see EarthRoamer Mike down there. I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, it might be down in here.
Oh, are you serious?
We'll have to go maybe do a...
No, it's okay.
It's fine.
It's not bad, okay. I'm assuming that's where we have to go?
Do you want to walk it first? Might be better to...
Because that goes up over there.
Yeah, let's just walk it first. So EarthRoamer Mike is down there somewhere. We are just gonna walk down before we head down there to make sure this is the right way to get down. Once we've committed ourselves, doesn't look like there's a place to turn around.
Hi there, how are you doing? Is this the bank you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, we just park here somewhere.
Park on that side of the fire pit.
We saw the roofie rib, we weren't sure if we could make it down here.
I walked it after I drove it. When I drove it, it looked a little sketchy, but when I walked it, it was like, oh god, this is so wide.
Yeah.
Your bumper is different than ours. You've got that section below it that's
I told you my truck's better.
yeah, well, you know.
Is this gonna be a competition?
Yeah.
Seems quieter than it was before. Inside as well.
Worst case scenario, I pull you out. Yeah. Absolute worst case.
Yeah.
Here is our first campsite for the night. We found this on iOverlander. We're just north of Cache Creek, and you can probably hear that. Behind me is this beautiful little creek. lock to this drawer fell apart, and so Mike had an extra because he replaced all of his with black ones, and so he has a bunch of the, I don't know what you'd call that, silver, I guess.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of spare silver, so he's gonna give us one to.
But this is just made of plastic and it just comes apart, right?
We should just buy a bunch of the metal ones from EarthRoamer.
Well, yeah, but then you add weight. That's why they went with plastic. A, they're cheaper, and 2, they weigh less.
I think that's why.
I think that's why.
I don't know. They can't add that much weight.
Gotta cut back the weight. Well, yeah, but if you were to add steel everything in here, this thing would weigh a ton.
It does already weigh a ton.
It does already weigh 10 tons, yeah.
But it's so nice to be back in here. Oh my goodness. We rented that little mini motorhome, and it worked, I guess. But having everything that we, obviously, all of our own stuff, but a bigger fridge, we've got pantry space, and then that bed is way bigger.
Really helped us to appreciate this thing, even though we
Oh my
complained about
goodness.
the size. It's not bad compared to the other motorhome we were using.
Yeah, this feels like home, whereas the other one obviously wasn't our home.
Now that's because again in 60 days of
Yeah, if we
traveling-
if we don't kill each other, and we manage to make it to Tuktoyaktuk and back without killing each other, or having a breakdown.
We did just pass the Bates Hotel, by the way.
Oh yeah, well,
Anyway, I think we'll be fine.
we'll be fine.
Okay.
Lulu has a sore footy. We don't know how it happened. Her 2 toes are tender. She keeps yelping as she gets up and down. We'll keep an eye on it, and if it doesn't get any better, then we'll have to go see a vet somewhere along the way. Right now, we think she's just soaking it. I think she thinks it feels good. Either that, or she's thirsty and likes creek water. It's so pretty here. What a gorgeous morning. Where's Lulu? 2 little guys. Stella, jump! Jump over it. You can jump that. Rudy did it. So we're just packing up and getting ready to go. And Ray's gonna have to back up and out of our camp spot. And it's a bit of a bank. It's kind of hard to tell. It's just going to be a little bit tricky. That might give you a better sense.
On anything?
Nope. You're not hung up on anything. You just got to keep pushing through. Okay, now you need to wait, hang on. Can you turn more towards your back end towards passenger? Yeah, yeah, don't go too far. That's good. Now back up straight towards Mike's truck. Perfect. We're just doing a full turnaround in a rather tight spot. Mike's helping. It's hard for me to spot and film at the same time.
Steel toes.
Can you think it's okay going over this thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Log.
There's a bit of a log here. Oh yeah, that's no problem.
Back.
Back is good, there's nothing here.
You got it this time.
Yeah, you got it. It was a bit of a tight turnaround, but it doesn't look small, but there's all sorts of dips over there and rocks over there, so it's a bit tough. It's a bit of a tough turnaround. Day 2, we're falling in love with it again. We're gonna head out. I'm not sure where we're gonna head today, actually. Still debating whether we're gonna go east to Bella Coola. That would add a couple of days to our trip, or just keep going north and stop just south of Quesnel, I think.
You gonna come or are you gonna stay here?
Oh,
Pretty nice spot. You got water.
Yeah, it could leave me some supplies.
You want some TP?
Yeah. So here you can see the elevation difference, kinda. And there's the little bank that we went up.
Okay. Beginning of day 2. We're just leaving. The crack of 9:45. And no problem so far. Oh, look at this cool taillight he's got down there. Mike's got all the cool stuff. And a 3.
Check 2, check 1, 2.
Whoa. Wow, that works, yeah.
We're 10 feet away.
Holy. Okay, so the radio works apparently.
Great little camp spot. This is how I try and get some steps in for the day. Yeah, so I stepped right into a cactus right just a few minutes before warned me about wearing
Yeah.
sandals.
Yeah, like 2 minutes ago.
2 minutes ago. These guys right here, I stepped into a whole pile of them and it stuck right in my toe and my heel, and I was stuck and calling for help and nobody came. Well, eventually Ray came.
And guess what I have stuck in the side of my boot? At least I was wearing the appropriate footwear.
At least you were. Oh goodness. Life is fun. Life is fun on the road, isn't it?
Oh, are you still filming?
I am still filming. We've decided we're gonna head out to Bella Coola. So I think I can't remember if it was an 1.5 to 2 hour drive before we have to make a left turn to head east. And it says right now it's 7.5 hours or so to Bella Coola from here, so we won't make it today.
Plus P stops.
Plus P stops. We'll never make it today, but we will camp along the way, and I think there's lots of opportunities, so it should be good. The spot that I found is really pretty, and as we're driving now, you can really see the valley below us. Just, stay tight to the passenger side, right?
Lots of room.
I know, there's lots of room. This is big. But getting into that spot was trickier than we thought. It would be great for any kind of Jeep, overland vehicle, smaller vehicle. And obviously we did just fine. I'm not sure if I would recommend that a van or anything else obviously go in there, but it was good for us.
Yeah, there was a bit of a drop getting into the fire pit area. And for Mike, it was easier because his rig is 4 feet shorter than ours.
4 feet shorter, I think.
That makes quite a difference trying to maneuver, as we discovered trying to get out of there.
And it's nice being with another EarthRoamer. Gives us the opportunity to learn from each other. Mike is way more experienced than we are. How long has he had his rig?
Quite a few years.
Yeah. His is a 2006. I think I've said that before.
Yes.
Nice. So far, so good. Everything's working. Ooh, wish us luck. Fingers crossed.